Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to cut and prep a Ford combo key. So once again, we have the customer's information. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's check the battery. Cool, theirs is pretty beat up. They want a new one. Nice, nice, good. Always check before you start. So we'll take their key. Again, we're going to line it up, make it snug, put the spacer in, press forward. You want to take the index finger all the way down here. You want to aim here, so it's hard. Press, tight, tight. Good. Take the key out, put the new key in, tighten, press forward. So you're pressing down. If we have it loose, it's going to be cockeyed at an angle like that. It's not going to work. We have 3 ways to verify and make sure it's good. So we're going to do is tighten, press down. Again, we're pressing over here hard this way. So now what we're going to do is we'll take our spacer. We're going to put in here and wiggle. There's no wiggle, as you can see. There's no wiggle. That's just checking the depth, making sure that both keys at the right depth. Cool. Then we're going to use our eyes and we're going to look. We see that the spine is lined up flat with the A-jaw, flat with the A-jaw. Let me zoom in a little more. So you can see that it's flat and flat. So now what we can do is the third part, the flap. We slide it forward and back, see that it's nice and good. So again, zooming in, we can see, ooh, cool. Yeah, it's not gonna touch over here because there's the cut, but it's going to be nice and smooth along here. Cool. We can leave it zoomed in all the way, put your tools back so you don't lose them. Now we're gonna do is, again, left, lower, right, height. So if we lower it, it's going to have this huge gap between the cutting wheel. So now let's go ahead and raise it right to height and see how it's pushing away. So what we're gonna do is we're going to ID it and make sure it's close. And we can always grab the buffing wheel and manually spin. Cool, it spins. Let's go ahead and cut it. Turn the inverter on. And let's go ahead and cut. So listen closely. I'm gonna right hand press forward, constant. Feet are flat and planted, locked in. And I'm going to gradually turn. Hear that slight little buzz? One more click. Good. Let's go ahead and follow. I'm just gonna look at the tracer side and follow that. Cool. And I just follow the tracer side. I don't look over here. I have no need to. Take it out, flip it. You can use your spacer tool and brush off that gunk, brush off that gunk. And again, forward and down, tighten. Wiggle test until you're about 6 months old in this. Otherwise, you can still make mistakes. Cool, it's flat. Put your spacers back, don't lose that. Again, raise it, always raise it to be ready. And then we cut. And I'm just gonna look on the tracer side over here and listen. One more click, good. And slide. And then back. Get the nooks and crannies, good. Take this out and let's buff it. So again, I'm not gonna buff at an angle, I'm gonna buff it perpendicular to the buffing wheel. Cool, and turn it off. So now I'm gonna look. See that little burr right there? It's not buffed enough. So we can either use a hand file, and I can hold it or on the table and just scratch it off. It's just the buffing wheel didn't get in the grooves. I'm gonna buff it again. You don't want any of that debris in the vehicle. Cool. Now we take out their key. And this is again overlay. Please watch other videos so you can see how I do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up the keys. Ideally you have a lit background. Look at the sky so you see that. It just doesn't record well on camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it up and essentially overlay. It's like a drop shadow. So if I angle it just a smidge, you can see it looks nice and good. Now I'm gonna verify myself with the background. Yes, so now it's nice and neat. I just literally looked outside. Close one eye, just like a pistol sight, rifle sight, or a drop shadow, however you want to call it, but you want to see that. Cool, now it's good. Now I'm going to hand it off to the tech to have them program it, and done. Thanks, guys.